What's going on, guys? Blame Truth here, the Codfather himself, bringing you another video, and I actually have some positive news today. Yes, I can't believe it, but we actually have some positive changes from Infinity Ward. But rest assured, I will not be sucking their dick this entire commentary. Oh no, because this game still sucks, and it's still got a lot of issues, and a lot of the stuff they fixed just kind of, I don't know, exponentially makes those issues worse. So yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about as the commentary progresses here, but first and foremost, I want to cover this gameplay. This is probably the best gameplay I've had yet, and I'm playing like Joe Secot's wet fucking dream here. Resupply with claymores. I've got the fucking I got some like mid-low tier streaks, which also help me camp. I have the cluster mine or whatever. I'm using this AK-545. It's like level 8, but I'm using it butt-ass naked. Butt-ass naked because attachments fucking suck. But back to the gameplay real quick. If you guys knew the amount of fucking bullshit skill-based matchmaking gave me after a game like this, like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how things go here before I get into the good news. You know, I'll like play like 6 games against team Cinda Girl Hey over text until you eventually die, or team moderate to severe acne. I'll just play like an entire team of fucking virgins while I'm playing alone. I don't play with people. I just play alone. You know, I play TDM alone. That's what I do. That's what I've always kind of done. And it's just UAV spam, constant UAV spam. I got losers just holding sight lines, you know, communicating call outs like if they win the game, Scump's gonna come and give them a hand job and $10,000. Just disgusting shit. I just like back out of those games, and then I think the algorithm says like, wow, this guy's really not having fun. He's quit like 5 games in a row, and then it'll give me matches like this. So I don't know, man. I may just start reverse boosting, guys. Seriously, I'll be completely upfront with you. I may just start straight up using my Smurf account. Because these try-hard sweaty matches, again, wouldn't be that bad, except there's nothing to play for, and the game thinks I'm Michael fucking Jordan and puts Billy Goat 57, Corky Romano 420, and Helen Keller Sentinel 69 on my team. There's just like these guys on my team that will just be packing bowls at the start of the match, and they'll just be idle for like fucking 2 minutes. I don't know how they don't get kicked. Meanwhile, I'm facing a team of 6 sweats who are fucking doing MLG callouts. It's just so stupid. Anyway, guys, let's cover the good news, though. Let's cover the good news. I want to just read this verbatim here. Infinity Ward said this today. We understand there has been some confusion about an in-game store exclusive reward for the Vault Edition. Therefore, we've decided to reward all players that currently own or purchase any version of the MW2 Vault Edition with 10 hours of double XP tokens and 10 hours of double weapon XP tokens. Current owners who have not already received the token should expect to see them in their account over the next 48 hours. Hey, slow clap. Golf clap for Infinity Ward. Thank you, Infinity Ward. That's actually really cool of you, except that this probably shouldn't have been a problem in the goddamn first place, you know? Again, I sometimes think they fuck up or do something shitty so they can fix it after, so that we'll like literally give them a golf clap, a pat on the back, and say, good job. Or, I don't know, they'll say like, oh, look, we're listening to the community. Never mind the fact that they ignored us completely during the beta when we said, hey, no red dots on the minimap when people fire their gun is a really stupid decision that's going to make things really campy. Yeah, they won't listen to that, but they'll listen to this. They pick and choose what they listen to. So you get a golf clap and nothing more. Do better next time. How about just not having these problems to start with? How about not like making us read a tiny fine print with a giant magnifying glass that tells us if we're getting double XP tokens or not? You know, like we already have enough to contend with like doing the fucking Einstein's theory of relativity to figure out how to unlock a red dot site in this fucking game. But let's get back to more negative stuff. I've praised Infinity Ward enough. That's literally enough. That's the bare minimum they could do, really. I mean, at the end of the day. I'm actually so shocked that they did this. Like, we've gotten treated like shit as consumers for so long. We're still getting banned. Like, players are still getting banned out of nowhere, and their accounts will never be recovered because of the flawed Ricochet anti-cheat. But I digress. This is a step in the right direction, I will say. So, in this new patch, which, by the way, if you're on Xbox, it's 50 fucking gigs! 3,000 devs, guys. 3,000 devs to make me re-download the entire game from some fucking bug. Like, on PlayStation and on PC, it's a couple hundred megabytes. On Xbox, for whatever fucking reason, and I think it was the same way with Modern Warfare 2019, you have to download like the whole fucking game again to install an update. I have no idea why. I don't know what's going on. 3,000 devs! I saw this and it doesn't really affect me. I have fiber internet. I have a terabyte down and up, you know? Doesn't really affect me that much. Still took about 25 minutes, but imagine someone like coming home, like some plumber finishes his 12-hour fucking shift, digging through piles and piles of someone's shit or their flushed tampons or whatever. He comes home, he wants to relax and play some Call of Duty, and he's smacked in the fucking face with a 50 gigabyte update. He can't even play the goddamn game. He's got to wait 4 hours before he can actually play. He dealt with literal shit all day, comes home, boots up Call of Duty, smacked in the face with figurative shit. Like, whatever. Anyway, I'm not one of those people where if it doesn't really affect me, it's not a problem. There's tons of people like that in the COD community. No, people with slower internet do not deserve to download like 50 fucking gigs of shit just to play the goddamn game like every couple weeks. That's bullshit, man. Like, stop. And before you say like, oh, just have your console on and download it in the background, people with a slow internet can't afford to do that. It's gonna lag their day-to-day activities. How are they gonna surf Reddit when, you know, Call of Duty's downloading a fucking 2,000 gig update every goddamn 3 days? No, fuck that. Like, compress your goddamn files, fix this bug or whatever it is. But anyway, new update. You know what? They brought back weapon tuning. They fixed some miscellaneous bugs. That's really all this update did. But yeah, weapon tuning is back, but I never got a chance to really use it before they disabled it anyway. So I hopped on and actually recorded just me tuning my Expedite 12 barrel, Battlemaster, whatever. And, well, we have no hard numbers, so I don't even really know what I'm affecting. If you look, the Battlemaster affects your aim down sight speed and your movement speed over there, right? But the problem is that it's saying it doesn't, but you're adding weight to your gun. So is it actually affecting my movement speed, like my walking and actual like sprint speed? Or is it just affecting my ADS aim speed? No one fucking knows. This firing range is worthless for figuring out the range that I've added by sliding that one slider all the way to the right. I genuinely don't understand why we don't have hard numbers. I'm not the only one that thinks this. Like somebody on Reddit said, weapon tuning in theory sounds like an awesome thing to fine-tune a setup to your liking. The problem is that we don't have detailed stats, so now we have attachments that say plus damage range with a bar that shows the range bar go up by 3 pixels. And we can now fine-tune it by sliding another bar to see a visual blob slightly change without knowing what the heck we are doing. Copy the damn Vanguard stat system over, give me numbers. Let me know my damage range is say 45 meters and the attachment gives me plus 10% range and the slider could add another 5% if I'm willing to sacrifice 7.5% ADS speed to increase it by 50 milliseconds. Sounds like a math equation. Bars and descriptions are trash. 3,000 devs can't find this shit over the course of 3 years! But someone on Reddit can in like 5 hours. I genuinely want to know which devs were responsible for this fucking system. Like, who all saw this and said like, yes, this is great. Yes, ship it. Yes. It's like the same people that played on fucking Tarak and Border Crossing and said, wow, fun map. Deliver product. Consumer will consume. Good game. Good job. Hard work. I assume they're just all robots because like this game feels like it was developed by an AI. 3,000 AIs developed this shit. There's no emotion, no thought, no consistency throughout it. Like, take this map, for example. This map is pretty decent overall. Like, for Infinity Ward standards, this is a decent map. A little confusing to navigate still. I've played it several times. A little odd. But overall, it's a fine map, right? The people that designed this map and the people that designed Zuma Zima Cock and Balls Border Crossing and fucking Tarak cannot be the same dev team. It just can't happen. Nobody who plays Tarak says, this is great. You know what I mean? It's just one of the worst maps I've ever played on. I mean, people are really roasting Border Crossing, but that fucking Tarak map, Jesus Christ, man. I close my eyes at night, and I see sniper glints, like, in my retinas, just embedded. You know how when you, like, stare at something, and you close your eyes, you can still see it? It's like that. I'm blinded by these sniper glints from these stupid-ass buildings. It's gotten to the point where I don't even play the map anymore. It's that bad. I mean, it's Piccadilly bad. It's Ass Hair Cave bad. Why does Infinity Ward keep making the worst maps of all time? Like, every single game, they have several contenders for worst map in Call of Duty history, and I'm sick of it. 3,000 devs! I'm sorry for saying it over and over, but they bragged about it and sucked their own dick until Dust came out because they ran out of semen. Again, they touted all this shit all year. I'm throwing it back in their face. Fix your shit. If Season 1 doesn't blow my goddamn socks off, I'm liable to just go back to Cold War. Get Cold War Year 3. I mean, Cold War is not a great game, but it's better than this. At least I can see what they do with the gunsmith, like number and percentage wise. Like this person says on Reddit, yeah, I like Cold War's system of showing you exactly what was changing and by how much. It's just so simple. I don't understand it. These basic features, which should not have any issues, have tons of issues. I can't enjoy the actual game. I can't, because there's all these little things that just... It's like death by 1,000 paper cuts. Guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed. All the attachments suck, and I want to suplex Jose Sacco through the George Lopez show intro with Lowrider. Peace.
I appreciate it, Nick. I'm sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy. I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.